Alright, morning guys. We're out for a little bimble on the lanes. Week after the ABR. And after my fall, my ribs still aching. That's 9 days after, so yeah, what a pain in the ass that is. What, pain in the ribs? Pain in the side. Well, so I bought myself a new pair of boots. These Gaerne SG12s. And give them a little break-in period. I must admit, on the website they say EU 43s, which in Britain is a 9 and I'm an 8, small foot syndrome, and so I went down and tried on a 42 and they're too tight on the toe box, so I stick with these and just put a slightly bigger insole in there. So lovely boot, feels very rigid, up to the Tech 7s I've been using for a fair old few years. So I'll see what sort of feedback they give me. Certainly feels nice and snug around with the memory foam it's got. I'm going to try and ride up on the right side here. So I usually end up being over on the left, but see what the right side feels. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, right side good. Where's the pool? Let's have a look if he's behind me. No, not yet. But yeah, everybody been at ABR last week. What a fantastic time. Have a look on the Reddit at Bogadoon. You'll see me on there, free pictures. I got this stripy tiger outfit on there, and on the video I posted, you can see that I got stuck in where most people did with getting out on that ridge, and the marshals just put a loop round the tie strap and pulled me out. Easy enough. But looking at all the videos people's posted, they've certainly gone down, face planted, losing mobile phones, getting wedged right in there with all their Himalayans and God knows what. So yeah, good fun. Can't wait for next year, really. That was brilliant. Where else can you ride with a little bit of money for the trail pass and have such a day in, day out? Brilliant. Anyway, back to these SG12s. I must admit, with the Tech 7s, so I had you got more feel with the pegs, and I suppose with all boots is a personal thing. And yeah, I've had them a few years, and a great boot. I've had no problems, no injuries with them. And I thought I'd try these SG12s because they got some sort of good reputation, you know, good well built quality, and I got them for such a steal with a reduced price at the beginning on the sale, and I sold the old boots as well, and a little bit more discount. I got them for 250 quid, so no brainer really for a boot what originally cost towards the £500 mark. I couldn't miss that opportunity. They're more of a rigid sole. The feeling where my foot is at first, you've got to try and get used to on the pegs. And I know that the Tech 7s, they're like a sieve when it comes to water. They pour through, you know. And I prefer them really than the Dry Star ones, because someone said that it takes ages to dry out. So I prefer to put some boot warmers in there and then just dry them out after the ride. So let's see how if these are a little bit more or less of a sieve. We'll get through a little lane, water lane, later on in this ride. Paul just had his back brake binding up, so you let the bike cool down, and maybe he was riding a brake pedal with his foot a little bit and not knowing, so we'll see. We'll stop and have a look, see how he's getting on with it. We might have to do a little bit of an adjustment if that's the case. So, a bit less cooler, a bit more overcast than previous days. I think we're going in for a belter of a heat again next week, so another sweaty time, but all good. Anyway, let's crack on and see what the morning brings us. Well, so far these boots are feeling really good. I feel that they're closer to the frame as well, because they got like a nice flat side to them. They've got like this grippy rubber on the inside. With the Tech 7s it was more like a hard plastic with like the dimples on it, you know. All this dry weather is alerting eroding stones. You've got some feral ones sticking out. Oh yeah, I feel my feet quite secure. We had a little bit of drizzle rain this morning and yesterday, but because of the dry weather we've been having, it's just like soaked in the ground like a sieve. Everything feels bloody bone dry. You can lay on the grass, you know. Good to clear the air, clear the dust. When I was at the ABR, I had the little suspension tweak by that TRX, I think it was called. Luke, his name was. He had played around with the clickers. He didn't do anything with the, you know, proper sag settings and measurements, but I did play around with that a few sort of videos ago. So he actually backed it off, made it softer. So I do feel that the wheels are staying more contractor of the ground, giving me a bit more traction. And so it feels good. Where I was thinking I was going faster and hitting the bumps, and I thought, oh, I need to tighten it up a little bit, it actually made it worse. So my bad. He softened it down. You see the little ring there. But yeah, feels good. Feels good. Good feedback. I got a new one of these on here, the little screw cap one, for a change. I had no problems with the key. Some people snap the key off, but they've been okay.
Gone again. Fucking real bad this time. I can't even move the bike.
Alright. Alright, just did a quick adjustment on Paul's rear brake, just all binded up. So we moved undone the two bolts at the back and moved that brake cylinder thing back. Now, I've never done this this route this way before, so let's see what it's like. Let's see how me wow. Oh, that's pretty deep. That track. I mean, a bit of rain we've had. He opened up the sluice gates here. I'm sure it wasn't as deep as that last time. Woo! Yeah, I can feel a bit of water coming through me boots, so there's that little test there. That was good. Let's see how Paul gets on for that. You gotta slip the clutch a bit through there. Yeah, I feel a little trickle through. I'm sure with the Tech 7s they'd have been saturated now, a boot full. Oh, he's got through all right. Let's see how he got on.
Really deep and bumpy, isn't it?
Yeah, you go so far and then it just goes like that, doesn't it? Yeah. Just those little niggling aches and pains, you know, every time I hit a bump I can feel that just under my armpit on the right hand side of the ribs. That's just... Never mind. It's what it is. Can't be doing this if you're not into a few aches and pains now and again. Oh, here we go. You know, I thought that was a little rope across this then. Ow, fucker. Hang on. Yeah, I caught this first. Yeah, we get over in that corner, I think. Right. No problem. Oh, I get quite challenging by the winter time, I think. That's quite getting eroded, that second part. So that tree's down in Featherbed Lane if anybody would like to know, in Chew Magda. Good sign, unsuitable for motor vehicles, and put me bike there. But yeah, Paul tipped the water out of his boots through that lane, and mine's just a trickle on the toes, so they are better at keeping the water out than the Alpine Star 7s. Sun's coming out, heat's coming out. Lovely day for it. Right, I'm doubling back because maybe Paul's had a topple. Hopefully he's okay, but I can't hear a bike. What afterwards? All those stones?
Stuck under that tree, and I got under the tree, and then I got on again, and it was so fucking slippery, I got
you slided, yeah? Well, we're dancing around a bit on these stones. No grip. Yeah, that's the steepest bit gone. Just roll down in this one now. Oh, I'm liking the boots. I think they're they've moulded really well. Just in a short ride I've just done now, I'm feeling the nice clipped, all clipped in nice. A couple of times that Tech 7s came away down here like a little flipped out from some branch or things there. There's me little shifter. Yeah, good movement. They're not overly rigid, but I can really feel it round here. The only thing, I do miss the Enduro sole a little bit, but I know you can replace these and buy the Enduro sole for about 35 quid, I think. Stick them on the old cobbler. And there's a little screws there you can undo and take the toe cap off if you need it to be. Well, just a short spin out. The Gaerne is obviously the positives. They're a little bit more shower waterproof than the Tech 7s. The feeling, yeah, I got a good feel on it. They're breaking in quite nice already. More supportive. And like me, if you're like say a size 8, then yeah, they got a lovely bit of room. You can wiggle your toes around in the toe box and everything. But when I went down a size, tried them on, the toe box quite tight. But the rest of it felt the same. So I would stick to for me. These are EU 43s, which I said earlier, which is size 8 on the UK. But if you did a thing on Google, then 43's a 9, not an 8 in the UK. So they do round them up a little bit, but I just put a slightly thicker insole into it, slid the old one back in, and just raised your foot up slightly, and fits lovely. I did try on the Liat 5.5s, and they fit my foot all the way around quite good. But some of the reviews, long-term reviews on them, felt a few little hinge bits broken, things like that, where the Gaernes are more hand-built, reliable. So I'm going to stick with them. So good, all good, and we're going to have a brew now and catch up with you guys later on. All the best.